Hello everyone, good evening. Am I audible? Good evening Pratyaksh, Sarthak, and everyone who is watching me. Ashish, Vanishri, Harshit, Rohit, Sabha, Vishal, Prayukta, all of you. So I hope that you guys have gone through all the things that were done the last week. Himanshu, I am good. How are you? Amrita, Shweta, Utkarsh, Yash. Yeah, hi everyone. All right. So tell me, have you guys gone through all the previous stuff that we did? Revised multiple times? That's great. So do you think that there is some kind of speed enhancement in your calculations? Obviously about the things that I have taught you. Africa trick was great, yeah. In the Africa trick, it's just that the number should be in the same base and both should be greater than the required base. Okay, cool. So today we'll be just continuing that, and today we'll be learning the art of multiplication of numbers which belong to different bases. Different bases. All right. So let's start that. And as you know, the founder of Vedic Mathematics, he was there in the previous session as well. And we'll directly go to the multiplication in different bases. Okay. Pranita, yes, long way to go. Well, so what happens there? When numbers are in different bases, so an ideal way to categorize them is not the different bases, but the number of digits. All right, number of digits. Hi Rohit, you can go to the event section of the same group and you'll find the video. Okay, so what I'm saying that instead of talking about different bases, let's talk about different number of digits. Okay, so first of all, I will tell you how to multiply the numbers which have got same number of digits. So for that, I need you to understand one particular thing. 1 multiplied by 1, that is equal to 1. Everyone knows that. 11 multiplied by 11 is equal to 1 to 1. 121. Then if I write 3 ones, 111 multiplied by 111, that will be equal to 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So what is the logic that is following over here? What's the logic here? So if we have 2 ones, so I'm counting 1, 2 in ascending order and then back to 1. If I have 3 ones, then 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, which means if we have 4 ones like this, what we can do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, is that clear everyone? So this is the logic that is following over here. घर से कॉलेज, कॉलेज से घर. Oh wow. ठंड नहीं, अभी थोड़ा टेम्परेचर बढ़ा दिया है इस कैबिन का, close to 25-28 degrees, so it's all right. Okay, so now you can visualize it as a triangle, isn't it? A triangle is being formed. I'm writing a few symbols here. Just look at the symbols. For one, I'm drawing a vertical line, a straight vertical line. For 1 to 1, a line which represents 1, then across which represents 2, then again a line. All right. Similarly, for 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, a vertical line. For 2, across. Look at this. Similarly, on the right hand side, 2 and 1. For 3, what we will do? We'll make a cross and then a vertical line in between. Okay, so I think you are following this pattern. Is the pattern understood? The cross denotes 2, a single vertical line denotes 1, and a cross and a vertical line denotes 3. All right. Yeah, Kirti, I'm saying for 1 we have one vertical line, for 1 to 1 we have one vertical line, and then a cross which represents 2, and then 1. A straight line. Similarly, so here 1 denotes a vertical line, 2 denotes a cross, 3 denotes a cross and a vertical line. So if I ask you what will 4 denote? Basically 2 crosses. Okay, 2 crosses. So whenever we have even numbers, whenever we have even digits, so what will happen there? It will be basically a cross. Whenever we have an odd digit, it will be a vertical line. Is that clear? Is that clear? When we have an even number, even digit, it will be basically a cross. When we have an odd digit, it will be a vertical line. You know, quite understandable. Similarly, if it was 5, then 2 crosses like this and then 1 vertical line, that will be 5. By the way, we are concerned only with the first 3. We'll move on with 4 and 5 later, but first 3 have to be understood. 1, 2, 3. That is simple to understand. Right? Got it, Kirti? You understood about 5? Okay, so now let us try to use these things for our calculations. All right, so when we have single digit numbers like 2 and 3, I need to multiply it. Single digit. So what is the symbology over here? Just a vertical line. Now, these symbols, what do symbols mean? The symbols mean that symbols actually indicate the flow of multiplication. Flow of multiplication. This means the multiplication has to be done vertically. 2 multiplied by 3, 6. Okay, all right. Nothing great about this. But let's say we have numbers like 23 and 45. Now, if you look at this, there are 2-digit numbers each and both belong to different bases. Like in the previous session, a lot of people are asking what if the bases are different. The first number belongs to 20 base, second belongs to 40 base. Here, we are not doing according to base. 2 digits, the symbology is this. 1 to 1. All right, now look at this very carefully. I'll just change the color of the ink. All the processes are done from right to left. So 3 5s are 15. This vertical line means one digit from the rightmost side. One digit from the rightmost side. That is 3 multiplied by 5. We have 15 over here. I'll write 15 and put an underline over here. All right, is that clear? The first step is clear, everyone? Is the first step clear? Just put in the comments. Coming to second step. Look at this. So basically, we'll multiply 2 with 5 and 3 with 4 and then add both the products. Then add both the products. 2 5s are 10, 3 4s are 12. 10 plus 12 is 22. Is that clear? This step is also clear. I'm repeating from the rightmost, we are taking 2 digits, 1 digit each, 3 and 5. Comes out to 15. Then crosswise, 2 5s are 10, 3 4s are 12, and add both of them, we get 22. And then 1 from the left, that is 2 multiplied by 4, we get 8 over here. This part is clear. Once we have obtained this, as you know, at a single place only 1 digit remains, so 5 will remain and 1 will be carried forward. Clear? 1 goes here, this becomes 23, 3 remains and 2 goes here, 2 plus 8 is 10, so we get 1035 as the final answer. Okay. Oh, Jayant, cool. Got it? I'll take some more examples to make you properly understand. This thing is clear, I believe. Vardhan, we can do that, but you know, if the numbers are There are some numbers which we cannot multiply so quick, that is why we'll do this. Okay, great. Sarthak, yes, that can be done. Yeah, Shivang, post your question. I am taking one more example. Let's say the numbers are 97 and 54. Look at this. So when we are practicing, we are drawing these symbols, taking it, slowly, but afterwards, when we kind of practice it a lot, this will come under, this will be very much kind of equivalent to breathing, so you won't be requiring much of thought to do this. Current, cross 2 digits hai, right. Okay, look at this example. I'll keep on giving examples till the time all of you understand. Now look at this, clearly, look at this, okay. Yeah, Shivang, that will be when you have both the digits, both the numbers as 2 digits, then you will be using 1 to 1. All right. See, we have 2-digit number over here, and we have 2-digit number over here also. We'll come to 3 digits later, but first of all, let us get experts in 2 digits. All right. Is that clear, everyone? So look at this. This symbol denotes 1 from the right, that is 7 multiplied by 4. We get 28. Just write 28 and put an underline. Now crosswise, 9 4s are 36 plus 7 5s are 35. 36 plus 35, that is equal to 71. Clear? Then 1 from the left, that is 9 and 5. 9 5s are 45. This is what we have, and after that we know that we have to just carry the things forward. 8 remains, 2 goes forward, 73. 3 remains, 7 goes forward, 7 plus 45 is 52. And that is what our answer is. All right, look at this, absorb the information, take a minute, and tell me whether all of you have understood or not. So they're close to 300 people. I would be expecting 300 comments saying yes. In case all of you have understood. Akhilesh, we'll come to that also. Clear? Great. Akhilesh says, let us do 89 and 59. Let us do that also. 89 and 59. All right. So, 1 from the right, that is 9 and 9. We get 9 9s are 81. Then in a crosswise fashion, 8 9s are 72. 9 5s are 45. 72 plus 45 is 117. Is that right? Then 1 from the left, 8 5s are 40. This is what we get. Clear? Now look at this very carefully. 1 remains, 8 goes here. 117 plus 8 is how much? 117 plus 8 is how much? 125. 5 will remain and 12 will be carried forward. Is that clear? 12 plus 40 is 52. So our answer is 5251. Cool? Understood? Everyone? Is my voice low? Subhashmita, just check your calculation once again. The correct answer is 5251. I hope everyone has understood. Great. Perfect. So now what I will do, I'll just throw some random examples, random numbers, and you will tell me the answers. Let's see who does it fastest. Numbers are 27 and 43. Tell me the answer, quick. Wow. People are fast. 1161. Well, 7 threes are 21. 2 threes are 6. 7 fours are 28. 6 plus 28 is 34. 2 fours are 8. That is what we get. 1, 6, 11. 1161 has to be our answer. Sabha, you wrote only 61. Complete the product. Wow. So I think everybody has understood this. Well done, guys. Now, I just want to ask that how many of you are have not understood or not comfortable or taking more time? Shivang, yeah, that's right. Kirti, of course, we can use this, of course. See, what will happen, I'll tell you something. There are a lot of techniques and our brain needs to absorb all of them. And when you look at the real numbers, in the real problems, when you start giving the mocks or the real cat, at that time what will happen? Whatever comes to your mind first, that is what you will actually do. Okay. Shubham, in the last question, why we carried 12? Because only one number should stay, rest all of them should be moving forward. Sonia, that is because, this is very first time for you. If you keep on doing it, automatically you will be quick in that. Let us do some more problems. 71 multiplied by 67. Come on, tell me the answers. And now I'll tell you something. See, I will not use the symbols directly, I'll write the answer. So whatever my mind is thinking, I'll just say it out loud. 1 sevens are 7. 7 sevens are 49. Plus 6 is 55. 7 6 are 42. That's all. 7, 5, 5 goes here. 4, 7, 5, 7 is our answer. Right? So once you have practiced it, it will be very quick for everyone. It all depends on practice. And there will be a time when you won't even require a pen and paper. Trust me. If you do this for, let's say, next 30 to 40 days, automatically this will be in your mind and you will do it automatically without even using your pen and papers. One more. 93 and 39. Just verify your answers. Great. And if someone is watching me on YouTube, you also put your answers. Going to be such a beautiful practice. Yeah, Sayed, we can use the same method for same base also. That's not a problem. Cool, isn't it? One last. Any random number, 73, it's a prime number, and 61, again a prime number. Okay, tell me, what will be the answer? Simran, yeah, it's fun actually. See how quick you can do this. Wow, I'm so happy. So I'm really happy because you guys have actually practiced. This shows in your calculation speed. Very good. Well done. And have you guys made small study groups? Or probably you have talked to your siblings or parents or friends and flexed your knowledge. Okay, give me number and I'll calculate. Start doing that. All right, so I think all of us are comfortable with 2-digit numbers. If everyone is comfortable, just put a yes, comfortable. And then we'll start with the 3-digit numbers. So the star things were the ones, they are the symbols, right? We are using the stars to calculate. That is the flow of multiplication, isn't it? Astha, you haven't understood? I will just do one more example with very slow speed so that everybody is on the same page. Then we start with 3-digit numbers. Okay, the last one. Astha, look at this. 37 multiplied by, let's say, 79. Now, what I'm trying to tell here, we need to understand that these symbols are basically, they are indicating that how we should go with the flow of multiplication. Okay, the flow of multiplication. Rishi, palpable. Okay, yeah, I'm repeating, Devyanshi. This straight line, this one, this denotes one digit from the right. What is that? 7 and 9. The product is 63. I'll write that, put an underline. Okay, done. Similarly, this line will represent one digit from the left. 3 multiplied by 7, 21. I'll just write that. This cross represents 3 9s are 27, 7 7s are 49. 49 plus 27 is 76. Once we have done that, now as we know that all the numbers, all the blanks would be having only one digit. So 3 will stay, 6 will go as a carry forward. 6 goes here, this becomes 82. 2 stays, 8 goes here, this becomes 29. 2923 will be our answer. Those joined late or those did not understand, now I think this is clear to everyone. Again, I would say just take a minute and then tell me that you have understood and we'll move forward. This is very important that all of us should be on the same page. All people who are iQuanta students should be giving a run for this course to other people. All right. Perfect. How from this addition speed? That will happen automatically if you keep on, practicing it. Those who have missed, they can anytime rewind the session. And Rashmi, yeah, we can use calculator, but I'll tell you something. Calculator should be used when the calculations are very complex. In data interpretation question, we should use calculators because there we can have, products in decimals. But here, when something can be done quickly without using calculators, you will be saving a lot of time. I'll tell you why. In CAT, what happens? The calculator, the online calculator is in the top right corner. First of all, you'll move your pointer to right top corner. Click it. That will open. Then start typing the digits. So overall, you will take 7 to 10 seconds to do a multiplication of 2-digit numbers. And this is how, this is how calculator would actually waste your time. I'll tell you where to use calculators, don't worry. But in this case, we do not have to use. Now coming to 3-digit numbers. For 3-digit numbers, the symbology was this. 1, 2, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? I hope all of you remember that. So I'll just write a 3-digit number, a simple number first of all. 123 multiplied by 345. Okay? Let us do this. All right? Vishal, you'll be sure with results with this. See, this is your second class. By the time you have done at least 30% of syllabus, you'll be feeling that this is more comfortable and quicker and accurate. Well, now look at this. Look at this. So, this symbol will denote 1 from the right. All right, that is 3 and 5. I'll go very slow with this. The rightmost vertical digit, line would represent the product of rightmost single digits. That is 3 and 5. No, Arshit, सब class YouTube पे show नहीं होंगी. 3 and 5. Cool? Got it? Now look at this. This, what is this doing? 2 from the right. 2 from the right. 2 from the right. 2 digits from the right. 23 and 45. So I'll write 2, 3 and 4, 5. Okay, so we are doing the same thing. It's just that 3 digits are there. So there's one extra, this star. Now look at this. Is very, very much, I would say, very important to understand. This line is 1 and 5. 1 and 5. 3 with 3. 2 with 4. I hope that is understandable. And this will be 2 from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1 from the left. 1 and 3. Is that clear? First of all, tell me that you understood that how I have chosen the digits. Is that clear, everyone? Some people have already come up with the answers. Okay. All right. Clear to everyone? Very good. Now we just need to multiply. 3 5s are 15. Just write 15. Put an underline. 2 5s are 10. 3 4s are 12. 10 plus 12 is 22. Just put an underline. 1 5s are 5. 3 3s are 9. 2 4s are 8. 5 plus 9, 14 plus 8 is 22 again. Okay? Nice. 2 from the left. 1 4s are 4. 3 2s are 6. 4 plus 6 is 10. 1 3s are 3. And we are done with it. I'll give more examples so that everybody understands. 5 stays. 1 goes to carry forward. 22 plus 1 is 23. 3 stays. 2 goes to carry forward. Alright? 24. 4 stays, 2 goes to carry forward. 12. 2 stays, 1 goes to carry forward. 4. So answer is 4 2, 4 3, 5. Very good. Some of you have already understood the flow. It's very simple. बहुत ज़्यादा आप सोचने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, डरने की बिल्कुल ज़रूरत नहीं है. जैसा वो लाइन दिख रही है उसी लाइन में हमें मल्टीप्लिकेशन करना है. That's it. That's all. Shubham, yeah, I'll give more examples. No, Kirti, if you start doing it this way after, as I said, okay, I'll tell you something. You know what happens? Because you are doing conventional multiplication from at least last 15 years. If you are just a fresher, or maybe 20 years if you're working somewhere. And that is why the normal multiplication might look easy to you. But once you start practicing it, within 30 days, you will feel more comfortable with this kind of multiplication, not with the conventional one. Okay. Grantida, that will also happen with time, don't worry. Okay, so I'll give one more example, Shubham, and all of us should be on the same page. 573. I'll choose a large number, and 691. Now look at this. Look at this very carefully. The symbols are 1, 2, 3, 2, and 1. All right? 1 from the right, that is 3 and 1. 3 ones are 3, I just wrote that. 2 from the right, that is 7 multiplied by 1, 9 multiplied by 3. 7 plus 27, we get 34. Okay? All right? One more. 3, all 3. 5 ones are 5, 3 6 are 18, 7 9s are 63. 5 plus 18 is 23, plus 63 is 86. Okay? Cool. 2 from the left. 5 9s are 45, 6 7s are 42. 45 plus 42 is 87. 1 from the left, 5 6 are 30. Understood, everyone? Shubham, have you understood? And one thing more, once all of us have practiced this, see, all the people have a natural tendency to do things. सब लोग प्रैक्टिस एक ही ऐसी करते हैं बट परफॉर्म अलग अलग करते हैं. हो सकता है कि सारी बातें सीखने के बाद यू विल बी मोर कंफर्टेबल विद द कन्वेंशनल मल्टीप्लिकेशन. दैट इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी. सो द थिंग शुड बी नोन. इट डिपेंड्स ऑन यू टू यूज इट और नॉट. But I would recommend, from my experience, as I've trained a lot of people and even myself, I feel that this is faster, quicker and more accurate. But again, as I say, it's very individual choice. So all of you are free to choose any method you like. Okay? Mari man, I have just translated that to English and in both the languages. Okay, so 3 stays here, 4 stays and 3 goes here. 8 is plus 89. 9 stays, 8 goes here, 87 plus 8 is 95, 5 stays, 9 goes here, we get 39. 3, 9, 5, 9, 4, 3 is the answer. Vishal, third one you didn't understand, it is X. 5 ones are 5, 3 6 are 18, 7 9 are 63. 5 plus 18 plus 63 is what we have done. Cool. All right. So until you have practiced at least 100 to 200 sums, problems, try to stick to this method. Pula, I use both the methods. When the same base are there, I use the same base multiplication. When there is not the same bases, I use this. Asta understood. Oh wow. One more example, Siddharth. Okay, one more example. Let us do that. 845, 317. Come on, try doing that, and I'm doing it here also. I'll wait for 30 seconds and then I'll start doing it on the board. No, Archil, of course not. Of course not. Mastering Vedic mathematics relevant to CAT would take not more than 3 weeks. But mastering entire Vedic mathematics, that's a different game altogether. For CAT, there are only 3 to 4 theorems. Devyanshi, yeah, it is applicable for every 3-digit number. Actually, Vedic maths help in calculation and also in, there's one more thing, which the indirect benefits. Indirect benefits, So what happens when you start calculating this quick? I'll tell you something, a kind of a biological explanation of why we should do this. I'll tell you. See, what happens? Our brain, the human brain, all sorts of brains, basically, I'll talk about human brain specifically right now. So human brain behaves in a certain way. Whenever your brain is challenged, and what is a challenge? Challenge kya hota hai? What is a challenge? Challenge is when you are forced, or when you are forced by self or by others to accept something which you have not done earlier, not done or not seen or not felt. Okay, that is basically definition of a challenge. So whenever human brain is challenged, and when the brain reacts to that challenge, if the brain is lazy, then Lazy banda kuch nahi kar sakta. But if the brain reacts to it positively, then our brain starts forming new nodes. You know, new nodes. New nodes, if they are forming, the new nodes are forming. What does that mean? That our intelligence keeps on increasing. So when you calculate real quick, your logical understanding and mathematical understanding actually improves a lot, which all of you will feel just after 1 month of practice. You will feel that you have become more intelligent in all the aspects of life, not just mathematics. Okay? This is a proven theory. No, Siddharth. Devyanshi, they are regular classes only. In all the regular classes, this is where we start. Okay. Well, so let us do that. 5 sevens are 35. 28 plus 5 is 33. All right. 4 sevens are 28. And 5 ones are 5. Then 8 sevens are 56. 5 threes are 15. 4 ones are 4. 56 plus 15 is 71. Plus 4 is 75. All right. Then 8 plus 12 is 20 and then 24. I hope all of you have done this. Bhumika, from 1st Feb, daily classes will start. Arshil, today itself we will solve 2 to 3 CAT level problems today itself, based on the things that I am telling you. And all the subjects will be covered from basics. Cool. So all of you have done this. Now comes the next important technique to find squares quickly. Let us do that. But before going on, there's one thing which all of the prerequisites, I'll just write the prerequisite. If you're making notes, just write this down. So prerequisite to learn these methods are, we need to learn the squares from 1 to 25. The most important thing. You know what? Just learn these 4 to 5 things, and rest all of the things I tell you can be derived logically. You would not even have to, theorize formulae. Aman, yeah, I'll come to that. I'll come to that query. Only 1 to 25, not till 30. In case you know it from 1 to 30, just unlearn. That sounds funny. Unlearn from 26 to 30. Only 1 to 25 is required, nothing else. The second prerequisite is that we should know the cubes from 1 to 15. Multiplication tables from 1 to 20. All right. After that, percentage equivalents. Just note this down. We won't do 4th point today. Percentage equivalent of fractions from 1 by 1 to 1 by 20. What does that mean? That 1 by 1 is 100%, 1 by 2 is 50%, and so on. Okay? These 4 things are important. This will be building blocks for entire quantitative aptitude and data interpretation. So this is going to be, very much beneficial. I hope all of you written that. Now coming back to the query of, I think someone, Aman, yeah. Well, all of you note this down, and by the time we meet in the next class, you should be, except this 4th point, you should be comfortable with these 3 points. Not just comfortable, you should just, kind of drink in. So even if someone wakes you up at 4 a.m., 4 in the morning, and they ask you what is square of 22, you should be answering 484, without yawning. It should be inside you. So if someone cuts you, blood comes out. If someone wakes you up, calculation should come out. That is very much important. Okay. Now, when one number is 3-digit, other is 2-digit, for example, Sonia just, Sonia given this thing, 234 and 34. Wow. So we have 3-digit numbers here. And here we have 2-digit numbers. Now what to do? We do not know any technique over here. Well, we can do one thing. We can reframe the second number as a 3-digit number. How? Just by putting a 0 over here. And that's it. Both of them become 3-digit. Isn't it? Clear? I think a lot of you have already understood that. This thing is clear. Put 0 in the beginning and rest. Do it in the same way as for the 3 digits. Zeus, yata hai. Well done, very good. Okay, so this is how we can do it. I'll just calculate this also for you once. 1 from the right, 4 4s are 16. 2 from the right, 3 4s are 12, 3 4s are 12, 24. All 3, 2 4s are 8, this is 0. 8 plus 9, that becomes 17. 2 from the left, 6 plus 0 is 6 only, this is 0 itself. So answer is this, 7956. Alright. Now, all of you must be the people thinking, okay, how can we be fast? How can we add fast? This is impossible, this is impractical, but in front of you, I'm doing it. I'm also a human, you know. So if I can do it, being a human, why can't you? It just requires little patience and a lot of practice. Okay, Zeus, prerequisite aata hai, very, very good. All right, perfect. Cool. One more example people are asking. One last example and then we'll move on to the next technique. 793 multiplied by 67. Let's put a 0 over here and then look at this. I'll do it fast. Try to understand this. 3 7s are 21. 9 7s are 63. 6 3s are 18. 63 plus 18 is 71. 49 plus 0 plus 54. 49 plus 54 is what we need. Now, people are asking, how do you add fast? Look at this. Look at this. I'll explain you. 49 plus 54. How do I do it fast? That is what you need to know. I understand this point very clearly. Very clearly. Whenever I face a situation like this, I try to move towards the nearest multiple of 50. Okay? The nearest, multiple of 10. Nearest multiple of 10. So I look at this is 49, all right. If there was one more, if it was one more, I would have 50 and my life would have been simpler, right? So I assume that this is not 49, this is 50, and this thing is not 54 but 53. And that is how I calculate it really quick. It becomes 103. Is that clear? Clear, everyone? This is how I do it. 7 6 are 42. 7 0 are 0. Okay? Same thing, Shweta? Very good. That's the best way. 1 remains, 2 goes here. 3 remains, 7 goes here. 110. 0 remains, 11 goes here. 53. This has to be our answer. All right? Amrita, that is not required. 4-digit numbers. And I'm not doing it intentionally because I do not want to, kind of just stun you, you guys. Let us practice till 3. If you're comfortable with that, we're comfortable with everything. All right? This one is 81. All right. Cool. So I think it is clear to everyone. Perfect. All right, got it. 53131 has to be the correct answer. Perfect. So we are done with 3-digit multiplication, 2-digit multiplication, 4-digit we are not doing intentionally, and now we are going to one more technique. But before that, let me tell you something very interesting about a divisibility rule. And before that, I'll just want you to answer a question. There is a 6-digit number that starts with 2, okay, and ends at 4. Look at this. This is a cat-based problem. Look at this. A 6-digit number that starts with 2 and ends at 4. This is a word problem, but I'm making it easy for you. So let the middle digits be A, B, C, D. Now it is known that if this number is multiplied by 3, all the digits shift one place towards the left. Okay? Understood, everyone? No? I'm saying when this number is multiplied by 3, the product is again a 6-digit number, but all the digits shift one place towards the left. That means that 4 is the last digit, it becomes second last. D, C, B, A, and being cyclic, 2 does not have anything to go, so 2 goes here. This is the product. All right? Clear? Now it's understood. Sarvesh, that will be posted in the WhatsApp group, don't worry. This is the condition. Okay. Now, I want you to tell me the sum of the digits A, B, C, and D. This is a problem, and I'm giving you 2 minutes. Tell me the answers. Shivang, this is a question basically. There's a particular number where this happens. You have to find that number and then tell me the answer. Sarvesh will get in the WhatsApp. I'll just tell someone who actually creates the timetable. It's not me. I will just pass on the message and you will get on the WhatsApp group on Monday or probably tomorrow. Yes, that is the question. This is the question. Why to multiply by 3? The question is like that. See, if you multiply, I'll explain the question. If you multiply this number with 3, there will be some product, yes or no? Isn't it? There will be some kind of product. That product is also of 6 digits, but the product is composed of the similar digits as the original number. The difference is just this, that all the digits shift one place towards the left. So 4 goes to place of D, D goes to the place of C, C goes to the place of B, B goes to A goes to 2, and 2 goes to unit place. Okay, this is the question. And it's okay if you're not able to solve this right now. It's okay, Sayed. Gaurav, okay, perfect. Well, some people have solved it. Let us try and do it. 2 blank 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 We had 4 here, multiplied by 3. 4 and 2 are here, then we have blank, 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 blank. Now everybody look at this. 3 4s are 12, right? 3 4s are 12. That is something which everybody knows. 3 4s are 12, 2 stays and 1 goes to carry forward. Yes or no? Do you understand this part? Just keep on whenever I ask, do you understand? Just put a yes or no. So 3 4s are 12, right? 2 stays, 1 goes to carry forward. And okay, we do not know which number is this. We have to find this number first of all. Now understand this. 3 multiplied by something plus 1 ends at 4. 3 multiplied by something plus 1 ends at 4. It's not necessarily 4. It ends at 4. Is that clear? So that 4 stays, and if there is anything else, that will be going to carry forward. Cool. Understood? Okay. So 3 1s are 3 plus 1 is 4. If 3 is multiplied by something, then we add 1 becomes 4. That means 3 multiplied by that something should be ending at 3 itself. And that is possible in one case if this thing is 1. Alright? Got it? We are done with this. So far, so good. 3 1s are 3 plus 1 is 4. According to the question, this digit should be equal to this digit. You know, 1 placed towards the left. This becomes 1. Now tell me, 3 multiplied by this number must be ending with 1. What is that number? What is that number? 3 7s are 21. Is that right? 3 7s are 21. I'll just write 7 over here. 3 7s are 21. 1 stays, 2 must be carried forward. Perfect. Now this thing is 7. 3 multiplied by something plus 2 should be ending at 7. Is that clear? 3 multiplied by something plus 2 should be ending at 7. That means the 3 multiplied by that something should be ending at 5, which is possible if and only if 3 is multiplied with 5. 3 5s are 15, plus 2 is 17, 1 is carried forward, and this is 5 now. Cool enough? Understood, everyone? Right? 3 multiplied by something plus 1 should end at 5. 3 multiplied by something plus 1 should end at 5. Right? Right. And that is possible when 3 multiplied by that something should end at 4. 3 8s are 24 plus 1 is 25, and we got our number. Let's check, are we correct or not? 3 8s are 24 plus 1 is 25, 5 2s carried forward. 3 2s are 6 plus 2 is 8. Wow, it is same number as this. That means our product is correct, and 8 5 7 1 are the digits. Why not 0 in place of 7? Avanya, if you put 0 here, 3 zeros are 0. This will become 0. Isn't it? We need 1 over here. The final product is composed of digits from the original number, shifted 1 place towards the left. So this 1 will come here. 3 7s are 21. If you put 0, it will be 0 only. Clear? Avanya, your query is solved? Mrigank, yeah, I'll do that. So our answer is 8 plus 5 plus 7 plus 1. Somebody did it really quick. The answer is 21. That's perfect. Now, you might be wondering why this question is coming here. If we are doing Vedic mathematics, why this session would be consisting of some more concepts apart from Vedic mathematics which are necessary. What I'm trying to tell you over here, a very beautiful thing. So, how many of you love mathematics? Sonia, yeah, I'll come to that. How many of you love mathematics? Love means, the pure love, the true love. And when you love something, now let me define what love is. When you love something, you kind of feel everything about it, you know, each and everything, and you love the beauty of it. Can people think that mathematics is beautiful? A lot of people would say, no, maths is not beautiful. Beautiful though literature hota hai, music is beautiful, you know, painting is beautiful, but maths, no, it's not beautiful, no. Okay, but I'll tell you something. I'll tell you, I'll prove it over here how beautiful mathematics is. Let us look at this. Okay. 1 by 7, if you calculate, you will get 0.14285 Again, the same numbers will repeat. 14285 till infinity. You know, this will never end. When we have something like this, what do we do? Basically, put a bar over it. 14285. Let's put a bar. That means that this will be recurring, you know, kind of repeating again, and again. Right? Now, all of you will fall in love with mathematics. Seriously. Okay. Karthik, no. Karthik, just look at this. Okay. This part is clear to you? We put a bar. This part is this bar. When put over any number, that means results are recurring. They are repeating. Wow, Gaurav. Well, nice. Okay. So what is going to happen over here? This 1, 4, 2, 8, 5, 7 is basically, they're occurring in a cycle. So I can say they're cyclic digits, yes or no? Starting from 1, ending at 7, in a clockwise fashion. Perfect? Just put a yes in the comments if you understand this part. Starts at 1, ends at 7, 1, 4, 2, 8, 5, 7 in a cyclic number, in a cyclic way, in a clockwise fashion. Cool. Now, if I need to calculate 2 by 7, which is very common in case of data interpretation questions where you need to divide something by 7, this thing is very, you know, kind of, these numbers are very, I would say, familiar, popular. Well, now I want to divide, and I hate dividing, but I know the beauty of mathematics. I'll just put a point. Okay, so when we do in normal conventional division, what do? We just put a point. This becomes 20, right? All of us know that. Then 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, 7 3 21. Till the time we get something lesser than 20, we'll use that greatest possible number, which is lesser than greatest possible multiple of 7, which is lesser than 20. That is 7 twos are 14, isn't it? And then we can do it. Is that clear? So this is something which we can do mentally. So by putting a point, now we know that the first digit should be 2. When we have identified the first digit, let us look to this cycle. First digit 2. It's cyclic in a clockwise fashion. 2, then comes 8, then comes 5, then comes 7, then comes 1, then comes 4. This will be the exact value of 2 by 7. Isn't this beautiful? Is that clear? Is that clear, everyone? Perfect. Now, if I want to calculate 3 by 7, 0 point, what should come? I put a point, this becomes 30. 7 4s are 28. 7 4s are 28, isn't it? The maximum multiple of 7 less than 30 is 28. I put a 4. Now I'll look where the 4 is. Okay, here we have 4. 4, 2, 8, 5, 7, 1. This will be our answer. All right. Similarly, if I calculate 4 by 7, now I want you to tell me the answer. 4 by 7, what are we going to get? 4 by 7. The first number is 7 5 is 35. That's it, and that is our answer. Yeah. Jayan, I'm giving multiple examples and you'll understand. Cool. 5 by 7. 7 sevens are 49. First digit is 7. Then 1, 4, 2, 8, 5. Isn't it? Six by 7. First number is 8. 7 8s are 56. After that 5, 7, 1, 4, 2. All right. No, Archil, it's a property of 7. Only property of 7. But just look at this, something huge is going to happen. 7 by 7 is 1. Okay. Now if I go to 8 by 7, what will I have? I'll have 1 point. Again the same thing starts. Isn't it? I hope you get it. I hope you get it. Shweta, I'll come to that. Wait. I'm getting onto something. Isn't it? Similarly, 9 by 7, this will be equal to this thing. So I hope these things are clear. Now, if I go on like this, 21 by 7, what do we get? 3? Yes or no? 21 by 7 is 3. All of us know that. And now if I go to 22 by 7, I'll get 3.14287. Yes or no? Yes. Wow. What is this? This is the most famous, most useful, most secretive and mysterious ratio known to mankind. It is called as pi. Right? This ratio is called as pi. Well, so when they say pi is an irrational number, but it can be written in rational form like 22 by 7. So what I'm trying to tell you over here, 7 is the number which behaves like this, and the first 3 digits of pi, real pi, are similar to 22 by 7. That is why we say that pi is approximately 22 by 7. Got it? Is that clear? Is that clear? That is the ratio of circumference to the diameter. Okay. So 7 has got this property, and due to this cyclic property, 7 can rationalize. 7 can give a rational form to pi. Rational form to pi. Clear? कोई बात नहीं. Clear होने की बात. This is a fact. ये कोई logic. This is a fact. Pi की value क्या? 3.14. That is what you have been doing since childhood. And now this is the reason that why pi is 22 by 7, because these 3 digits are same as the real pi. Cool? And pi is responsible for invention of wheels. You know, wheels. Pahiya, kaise banaya gaya hoga? The ratio of circumference to diameter is equal to pi. So when a machine manufactures tires, wheels, basically it works on the ratio, this ratio. And let's think about this. If the wheel was not there, would not have developed this much. Yes or no? That's correct. Well, coming back to the question that I was asking, 2 and we had 4 multiplied by 3. What did we get? This, and then we had 4 and 2. All right. Look at this thing. Whenever you get a number like this, a number which is of 6 digits, and when it is multiplied by something, and the product is also consists of similar digits, just by shifting one place, one place or 2 places, whenever you have something like this. Now believe me, the property of 7 is coming into play. And Archil, very much, I think you are very much interested in mathematics. When we go to the numbers, the class of theory of numbers, in that we'll also realize that how 7 is important. Anyways, but keeping it short for today, look at this. Whenever we have a 6-digit number multiplied by something, product is also consisting of the same digits, shifted few places, it's always property of 7. What was the value of 2 by 7? Everyone, I hope you're in your notebooks. It was equal to 285714, isn't it? The value of 2 by 7 was 285714, right? And when I multiply 2 by 7 by 3, I'll get 6 by 7, and value of 6 by 7 is what? 857142. Look at this. What was our answer? Are you surprised now? The number was, when we calculated, this was the number. And look at this, shifting one place towards the left. So I made that question based on the property of 7. Is that clear, everyone? Now think about this. The people who know about this property, would be very fast in calculating questions like this. Isn't it? The value of 2 by 7, all of us calculated, 285714 multiplied by 3, it gives 6 by 7. This question is similar to this thing only, based on the same concept. Right? Yeah, Vishal and Sayed. The condition was if you have 6-digit numbers, and when, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Simran. How would you apply this? When we have 6-digit numbers, and the product is consisting of those 6 digits only, shifting a few places, then this property would always come into play. Clear? Clear? Only in properties of 7. Kirti, why 3? Because this is the question, no? The question was this only. We have a number multiplied by 3, so I did the same thing over here. Got it, everyone? Isn't it cool? There are a lot of things like this. Okay. Most important invention of mankind is wheel, and most important discovery is fire. Based on these two, our civilization has grown at this level. Is not to, again, I can make another question like this. The number starts at 1, ends at 7. Okay, I'm making one more question. Let's do one more question and let's see how many of you solve it correctly. Okay, look at this. When this is multiplied by 3, all the numbers shift one place towards the left. It becomes A, B, C, D, 7 and 1. Now try to solve. Tell me, what will be the answer? Come on, let's do this. After doing this problem, solving this problem, you'll be able to understand what is actually happening. Yeah, Abhishek, right? So yeah, there's one more example. Come on. Aren't you surprised at your own ability to solve this question so quickly? Yes or no? 1 ends at 7. 142857 was actually the value of 1 by 7. When you multiply this by 3, you will get 3 by 7, and the value of it was what? It was 428571. So this question is based on the same property. Clear? Clear? Jayan, please, you can watch the recording again, because this will keep on, we'll be stuck in a loop. आगे बढ़ नहीं पाएंगे. All right. Multiple questions can be framed, and not just numbers, it can be framed in arithmetic questions also. So I know you have got the concept, and just, keep on practicing it. That's it. Perfect. Let me move forward with more, concepts. No, Kirti, no. That's not right. That's not right, Kirti. If you do it again, you'll be able to understand that it's not right. Well, so coming back to, the prerequisites, I said squares of 1 to 25. Now tell me how many of you remember the squares from 1 to 25? How many of you remember the squares from 1 to 25? Yeah, Ankit. 6-digit numbers, when the product also has 6 digits and, there's a few shifting, then it will be applicable. Anyways, how many of you? Okay. So in case you do not know it, just, after this session is over, learn all these squares from 1 to 25. Some people do it till 30, but 30 is not required. Till 25 is sufficient. Now I'll tell you something. A very beautiful concept. Look at this. If someone comes to you, yeah, Raju, that was a cat question. If someone comes to you and he asks, okay guys, tell me square of 41, what would you say? You'll probably keep on doing all the stuff and they'll come up with 1681. Someone asks you, okay, what is square of 57? Again, you'll do some stuff and they'll come up with 2549. Okay, but now you must be surprised that, do I actually know the squares from till here? Do you think that I know the squares till here? If someone asks you square of 112, and if you say 12544, wow. What do you think? That do I remember the squares till 112? Is that possible? 25 remembers? Wow. I have gone to 112. How big is that? Okay. Someone asked 351 ka square. Now what will I do? I think the square will be, I don't know what the square is. I'll just make a guess. 1, 2, 3, 2, 0, 1. Is that correct? Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 2, 0, 1. I don't know. I just guessed it. Well, so here, this is wrong. This is 3249. All right. Cool. So, and I think all of you are interested and you're surprised and excited that you also should learn these techniques and you become a human calculator, isn't it? But I'll tell you what, in CAT, this much not required. Even if you do till near 100, that will be enough for you. But of course, if you can do till this, then you will be, very intelligent. So let us start slowly from the basics. Okay. 3249, yes, Samiksha, I wrote that only. I wrote 25 for a reason. 25 plus 7 is what we have to do. I'll come to that. Okay, Samiksha? Well, so we need to remember the squares from 1 to 25. You notice the pattern? 351, that was your huge number. Probably there was not a pattern over there. So if I write 50, the square of 50 is 2500. All of us know that. Okay, it's very simple, right? गौरव क्लास से लेफ्ट फील कर रहा हूँ. I don't know left मतलब क्या मतलब हुआ आपका. This is all of us know. Now don't be stunned. Don't be in AVE for a while. Try to learn this and then try to put others in AVE. Okay, 50 square is 2500. All of us know it. Now, I'll do something and you will automatically say, sir, this is what we have already understood without me explaining a single bit. 51 square is actually equal to 2601. And 49 square is actually equal to 2401. Now, when I say falling in love with mathematics, because I'm always in love with mathematics, what I did as a child, when I was a kid, I kept on writing squares of numbers, you know, from 1 to 100, 200. I kept on doing that day and night. That was my hobby. Okay, that was my hobby. So when I wrote that, by the age of 12, I kept on noticing patterns in numbers, and that is how I got interested in mathematics. This thing is not a part of Vedic maths, which I'm going to tell you right now, but it is very much necessary. So when I noticed the pattern, it was so simple. Wow, such a beautiful pattern it is. 52 square will be equal to 2704. All right, 48 square will be equal to 2304. Now look at this. You are a 9-year-old kid, and you look at this and you get stunned. By the way, you have noticed one particular thing, that the first two digits are following an ascending order. Yes or no? Isn't it? Isn't it? All of us can understand that the first two digits are basically following an ascending order, a consecutive pattern, right? Okay. Well, after that, but there needs to be some kind of standard. We need an anchor in life. For this, I assume the anchor to be 50. The anchor is 50. Why 50? Because the square of 50 is very easy for all of us. It's 2500. Now putting the anchor to be 50, we can go ahead of 50 and we can go backwards of 50. Yes or no? Of course. So when I look at this, 51 is 1 more than 50. That is why 25, we add 1 to 25, we get 26. So far so good. The same pattern. 52 is 2 more than 50. That is why 25 plus 2, we get 27 over here. Similarly, 49 is 1 less. So I will get 1 less as 24. 48 is 2 less. I'll get 2 less as 23. This is something. So 50 is the anchor. Understood this part? The anchor. I call it mool in Sanskrit. I call it mool in Sanskrit. But because a lot of people here do not understand Hindi or Sanskrit, that is why I'm using English over here. Mool is what it is called actually. 50 is the mool. Okay. Now, and it is called, the complete theorem is called Mool Varga Siddhant. Mool Varga Siddhant. Mool is the base, Varg is the square, Siddhant is the principle. Base, square, principle. Alright, so 50 is the base. Now when I say you have to remember the squares from 125, what does that mean? That by using this technique, you can move 25 steps ahead of 50 and 25 steps backward of 50. Is that right? Which also means that you can calculate all the squares from 1 to 75. From 125, you already remember, by using this anchor, you can move 25 steps ahead. That means you can calculate all these squares till 75. Got it? Is that clear? And that is why I say only 25 are required. Perfect? Yeah, Rajiv, I'll come to that. You know, just learn it step by step. First of all, you need to understand that by using this technique, we can go till 75. Yes or no? Understood this part? Now, and what I am going to tell you over here is basically what a very young kid who is in his, not even reached his puberty, how does he think, he or she thinks. So, there needs to be a pattern in the last two digits also. The pattern was kind of unknown, but if you look at it closely, you understand that here the axis of 1, 50 plus 1, this one is nothing but square of 1. This is nothing but square of 2. Isn't it? We got the pattern. So, the difference between the concerned number, and 50, the square of that number would be forming the last two digits. The problem is square of 1 is only of a single digit. That's why I put a 0 before that. There is a possibility that you will get 3 digits as the square. Then you will be using, okay, I'll tell you that. Perfect. So, look at this. If someone asks you what is the square of 57, so what will you do? Now listen to me carefully. 57. The anchor, the mole here is 50. Okay, 50 is the mole. In our brains, what happens? 50 comes and these two groups, they shine inside our brains. 25 and 00. All the things have to be done 25 and 00. Wow. 57 is 7 more than 50, right? 57 is 7 more than 50. So I'll just add 7 to 25. I'll get 32. And then I'll write square of 7, that is 49. And I'll get my answer. Is that clear? Is that clear? 25 plus 7 is 32. That's why I wrote 25 to give you a foreshadowing. All right. Clear, everyone? All of you, there are 272 people watching this. I need 272 yeses. That, yeah, it's clear. Isn't it amazing? Now look at this. Some more examples. Let me take 61. And when I said that we can move 25 ahead or 25 backwards, I meant to say that whenever you get a number, you need to identify the anchor, the mole of it. And that mole will be lying in the range of plus 25 and minus 25. Do you understand this? Plus 25 and minus 25. And the anchor would always be a multiple of 50. So 61 is near to 50. The difference is how much? 11. 50 plus 11 is 61. So what will we write? 25 plus 11 should be the first two digits. And then we have 11 square. Okay, I'm breaking this down to make you understand it properly. 25 plus 11 is 36. 11 square is 121. Now there's a problem. The problem is, here only 2 digits are allowed. Only 2 digits are allowed. What to do? Well, send this one towards here, carry forward, and we get 3721 as the answer. Is that clear? Perfect. Clear to people who are watching on YouTube? Is that clear to everyone? Isn't it surprising? No, Soham, no, do not do that. Do not do that. Only bases, only multiples of 50. Oh, okay. Perfect. Now, let us take something which is lesser than 50. 49. Okay. 49 is 1 less, 25 minus 1 and square of 1. Now here lies the main thing, and this is where people can actually commit mistakes. What is the mistake? That you might be tempted to take the square of 9, but no, we have to take the square of the difference, square of minus 1 or plus 1. It's the same thing. So we get 24 and we get 1, but because 2 digits are required, put a 0 before this and we get our answer, 2401. Clear? Cool. So now I'll give you some problems and you'll tell me the answers. Here comes the first problem. Tell me the square of 71. Come on. Yeah, Viral, that's right. you will be comfortable with this. See, difference is 21, 25 plus 21, and then square of 21, isn't it? We get 46, and square of 21 is 441. Only these two remain. 4 goes here. We get 5041 as the answer. Clear? Jayant, do not go about that trick, because that trick is limited. What I'm going to tell over here is independent of any kind of digits. That technique will be taking care only of 2 digits, but here we can go more than 2. All right, so all of you have understood this part? Isn't it beautiful? Okay. So tell me the square of 37. 37. Abhigyan, yeah, we'll do that also. Let's do 37 first. And then let's do 28 also. I hope everybody is getting it. 12, 13 square is 169. Square of 13 is 169. 1 goes here. We get 1369 as the answer. Similarly, 3, here we have 484. 84 stays, 4 goes here. We get 784 as the answer. Clear? Understood, everyone? Wow. So, what else can be more beautiful than this? Something more. Another pattern. This is the last pattern for today. The square of 100. The square of 100, I'll come to that. Square of 100 is 10,000. Now look at this. These 2 digits have to be kept separated. Understand this point now. The last 2 digits are basically, they are accommodating. Negative numbers can be even or odd. Yeah. Okay. So these 2 digits, the last 2 digits are accommodating the squares of the excess or the deficit. You get that? Excess means number greater than the base. Deficit is number lesser than the base. Okay. So last 2 digits are basically, in our mind, we should have 2 blank spaces where we can accommodate the squares of the excesses and the deficits. Is that clear? Is that clear? Now look at the pattern. The square of 101 is 10201. And now you will tell me what the pattern is. I'll just write one more number. This is equal to 10404. All right. The square of 99, I'll just write that. This is equal to 9801. Tell me the pattern, everyone. 98 square, this is equal to 9604. Well, what is the pattern? What is the pattern over here? Think like a kid. Kids are most open to thought and most open to understanding. Difference of 2, exactly. In the case of 50, it was +1 or -1 here, +2, -2, rest everything remains same. And it is so surprising that these last 2 digits are exactly same as in the previous cases. Isn't it? So simple. So if this number increases by 1, here we have an increment of 2. Perfect. right? Now, when we look at this, we can deduce two different things, two patterns. And those two patterns are, I'll come to them one by one. The first pattern is that when the base was 50, decrement increment is of +1 -1. When it is 100, it is increment is +2 -2. Now can we say that if the numbers are close to 150, the increment and decrement will be of +3 -3? Can we say that? Yes or no? Can we say that? This is the first pattern, that all the bases, in Sanskrit we call it mool, all the mools are basically multiples of 50. And whatever the multiple is, if it's third multiple, the growth or decline will be of +3 or -3. So the square of 150 is 22500. This is something which everybody knows. I'll just make you 2 times smarter just by this. If I ask you square of 151, before just 1 minute back you would not be knowing it, but now you know it. What has to be done? Just add 3. It's 228 and then square of 1. This is our answer. 22801. Isn't it? 22801. We need to add 3. So see, how smart can you be in just a minute of pattern recognition? Everything in this world, not just mathematics, is based on a pattern. Ayush, that depends on you. I've told you that it's your choice. If you do it by this, it's your choice. If you want to do it conventional multiplication, that's your choice. Just need to know things. And if you practice it, probably you will get the idea of what has to be used actually. Yeah, Viral, that's right. Okay, so now I will choose numbers from anywhere and okay, so if you remember, before starting this, I wrote the square of 112 as 12544, right? People told me that you are a human calculator. And I told you that you can also be. You have to be a human, just that. And after that, I'll make you transform you into a calculator. Okay. So what happened over here? 112. The mool is 100. 112 is 12 more. Yes or no? What needs to be done? Here the square is 10,000. Just keep these two away. So we need to 12 more. So we need to add 24. We need to add 24, isn't it? Is that right? We need to add 24. Perfect. Understood? Twice of what the difference is. So 100 plus twice of 12 and then 12 squared. That has to be our answer. So here we get 124. Square of 12 is 144. 4 remain, 1 goes here, and we get 12544 as our answer. This is something which I did in fraction of seconds because I have been doing this from I don't know how much time. And if you do it, just for the next 10 days, you will really be, you will be growing your mind by at least 2 times. Jishnu maza aaya? Okay. There's one more thing. Before going on further, the last thing which I need to understand, you need to understand that when a number ends at 5, its square is always equal to this. It will always end at 25 and then a multiplied by a plus 1. Okay. So for example, someone asks you square of 35, what you have to do? In the end we have 5, 25 to aayega hi aayega, and then 3 multiplied by 1 more than 3, that is 4. So we'll get 12. 1, 2, 2, 5 has to be the answer. Okay. So yeah, Shivang, this is very famous, but this is very much required. And similarly, if someone asks square of 45, what has to be done? 4 into 5 and then 25. So always multiply this digit at units position by 1 more than it, and that will be our answer. So if someone asks you square of 95, we'll just write 9 into 10 and then 25. That comes out to be 9025. Someone asks you square of 125. Wow. So it will be 12 multiplied by 13 and then 25 in the end, which comes out to be 15625. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear, everyone? Perfectly clear? Okay. Now, so much information. I do not want to again stun you or block your mind. The last thing that I'm going to tell you, and then we'll finish the class. If you remember, I solved the square of 351 in just a second. You remember that? Of course you do. What I did, look at this. The first thing is to identify the mole. The mole was 350, right? A multiple of 50. This mole is 7 times 50, isn't it? This is 7 times 50. That means whatever the growth will be, it will be of 7 steps, right? 7 से multiply होगा, Jain. Perfect. All right. 350 का square क्या होगा? We will be having 2 zeros in the end for this 0. 35 square, I just told you it is 1225, isn't it? I just told you 1225. Is that clear? Is that clear? Avanya, I'll come to that. Is that clear? 1, 2, 2, 5, and 0, 0. Now look at this. This guy is 1 more than 350. That means here we'll just add 7 to this. One step, 7 times. So we'll get 1, 2, 3, 2. And square of 1 is 0, 1. If you remember, I wrote this answer in fraction of seconds. How did I do it? This is how I did it. Okay? So looks like magic, but it's basically pattern or logic. Clear? Right? Yeah, I know it's too much to digest, and that is why I'll stop over here. But I hope that you have understood everything and you need multiple revisions of this. So look at this video again in case you get confused, and keep on picking up numbers. You know, give a calculator to your sibling, to your parents, friends, whatever, and tell them, okay, ask me a square, and they will use the calculator and you will do it mentally. And that is what I did when I was in school. And you know what, I was faster than calculator that time. I'm not boasting, I'm just stating a fact, and that is something which I want all my students to do, and promise me that you will do it. All right? Harshit, the next class is next week, of course. This thing you want me to repeat. 350 was the base, we identified that. 351 is 1 more than 350. We found the square of 350, and then, because 350 is basically 7 times the basic mole, right? 50. So that is why whatever growth we have here, we just need to multiply that by 7. So 1 step here, that means 7 steps here. That is what we did. Perfect. Aman, tomorrow is this festival called Makar Sankranti, the Hindu New Year. So yeah, tomorrow is a holiday. But yeah, you have a week to. There's a lot of things which needs to be done, to practice. Pick up numbers, start calculating, do it every day. By the way, I'm always available on Facebook, so you can, if you have any doubt, just post it there, tag me and post it there. All right. Okay, cool enough. So make this promise, and you know, this is a two-way thing, a symbiotic relationship between you and me. If I feel happy, you will feel happy, you feel happy, I feel happy. So let us do it together, and let's crack this goddamn cat. Okay. 350 square, Ayush, by using the square of 35. 3 into 4 was 12, and then 25, then putting 2 zeros. I just told you that technique, no? Numbers ending at 5. How to calculate the squares. This is how you did it. The same way I did. Yeah, Meghna, I'll just, timetable is not decided by me. I'll just transfer the message and that will happen. Perfect. Rashmi ne had so much fun. Practice set, जरूरत नहीं है हर्षिता. Practice set में कितने question डाल देंगे? You keep on choosing your numbers. Show them the base is 50 itself. 50 is itself the base, no? Tomorrow there's no class. Tomorrow is a leave. Yes, Subhash Mehta. See, these things, this logistic things, you can ask me academic doubts. You don't ask me these things. You can basically put it on the Facebook and tag the people and they will reply to you. I take care of academics. Okay. So I'll, of course, pass on the message to the concerned department and you can also post on the Facebook. Okay. Cool then. Guys, you can just, look at the, go back to this recording and watch it. Because this way, the class will keep on continuing and a loop will start. Well, so here, I'll stop the session. Avanya, just put because I lost your query, it has gone down the comments. Post on the Facebook, I'll reply to it. Good night, everyone. All right then. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend and a great festival. Good night.